Hi, yeah, we're in Plastic Grove, and this is Yolandi's kitchen. What we're going to do today is make some fish broth, right? St. Lucian style, or what they call the one-man pot. The reason why we call it one-man pot is because everything just goes in. Yeah. Basically, it's we're going to do it as a seafood one, so not no chicken or pork or meat. It's just going to be purely seafood. So what we're going to use is prawns and whitefish, could be cod or any other whitefish, and some salmon. And some salmon.
Yeah.
So to start off with, what we've done, we're going to bring a pot to boil. This size pot, and see if it's hot. Okay, about that size, yeah. And we've put about a third amount of water with it and a touch of oil. And when I say we put a touch of oil, it's only a little bit of oil, and that's all the oil we're going to need for this broth. Yeah. We've got hard food. So what have we got here? In here.
Plantain. Dashing. Carrot. Yam. And potatoes.
Right. Okay. So this cooks for about 4 people. Yeah. Wholeheartedly 4 people. So once you've had a pot, right, you won't eat for the rest of the day. Trust me. Right. Okay. So to start off, what we've done, we've got some spring onions, which we've chopped up. Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to add it to the pot, to the boiling pot of water.
Yeah.
So we've added that. Also, one more thing I've forgotten. We've forgotten the Brussels sprouts we're going to be adding as well.
And fish cube. Get me the fish cube. You see it somewhere? Yeah.
Okay, so we've also got what we're adding to fish cube. Yeah. Right, so we're going to be adding the fish cube. Right, it takes about 2 or 3 stocks, but the best thing to do is to add a stock at a time because it is rather salty. So we won't be adding any salt to this dish either. It's going to get its salts from the seasoning that we put in. Okay, so in goes the. Right, okay.
And a free for a big pot.
Free for a big pot, right? But for those that's starting like myself, when I'm going to go away and I'm going to cook it myself. Yeah. My mum, she will put 3 cubes because she knows it's 3 cubes because she does it with her eyes closed. Yeah. But for you add a cube at a time. Okay. So you add a cube, you give it a taste after it's boiled and everything's boiled down. If you need a bit more seasoning, then you'll add another one and then another one. Yeah. But she's done it with her eyes closed. So basically, she's adding 3 cubes. Okay, so 3 cubes. Do you add it when the pot's boiling or when it's going to boil?
When it starts to boil, I'll put the
I mean the fish cube. So the fish cube, do you put it in
the water? Yeah.
Before it's boiling.
When it boils, the fish cube will.
Right. Okay. So so basically, you add your fish cube. Yeah. When you put the pot of water on the fire, so before it's boiling, so when it starts to boil, it should dissolve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm going to wash that.
Okay. Yeah. So we're going to wash it. So right, once we're finished, we'll come back. That's fine. Okay. So we've washed the vegetables. Before we put it in, yeah, I just want to ask. To feed 4 people, how many dashings did you put?
Yeah.
How many, Mum? How many of these did you
dashing? 4 pieces of dashing.
4 pieces of medium-sized dashings.
Yeah. And 4 pieces of large potato.
So one large potato.
And 6 pieces of plantain. That's two plantains.
So about 2 plantains. Yeah. So we're talking about one large potato. 4 pieces of small sized plantain and 2 large plantains. Yeah. Okay. So
2 pieces of yam.
And 2 pieces of yam. Okay. So we've cut it up. We've washed it.
There's 3 carrots.
And 3 carrots, which is sufficient enough for us.
I'll put the carrot later on.
Right. Yeah. Right. So obviously the carrots will be chopped.
Yeah, because I don't want the carrot to cook too soft.
Right. Okay. So carrots be put in later on with the fish. Okay, so the pot is almost coming to boil, and this is where we add the contents.
Yeah.
Can we put that pot on there?
That too small. I have to put that. I put it there to start to boil. When it starts to boil, I put it in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the last one it boil quicker. Yeah.
Alright, okay. The reason why you can't really see the pot at the moment is because we need the rear fire. But like my mum says, she'll put it on the front so you can actually see everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long would you reckon this will take?
I never tell me about an hour. So an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes.
About an hour. Okay, so
Yeah.
she's chopping the carrots now,
And I want in the carrots.
which will go in later on.
Yeah.
Right. Right, as you can see, we've now moved the pot from the back to the front, just for the viewers to actually see how we're looking. Now the pot's actually gone to boil, and that didn't really take too long. It took about 10 minutes. Everything's looking nice. It smells nice. Also, we forgot to add is celery. Yeah, so we add in celery. You actually put the celery right at the beginning with the with the spring onions and the onion. And by the way, we added like pretty much half an onion to it and basically 2 spring onions. Yeah, using the whole of the spring onion. Yeah. So it all smells nice, all looking good. She's going to give it a taste. Why not to burn your hands? And how does that taste?
Not enough. I have to put 1 cube. One more cube.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. So she thinks she needs a little bit more from seasoning now. We're gonna add 1 more cube of fish stock.
Yeah.
I'll do the honours for that. Is that all right? Yeah. Now, exactly what I'll say now. Now she said 3 cubes, but she's put it in, and she needed 1 cube. So that's a good thing.
Because it's a big pot, so it takes a lot of cube.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So. Well, like I mentioned earlier, don't go and put in 4 cubes. Yeah, you put in 2, maybe 3. You taste it, and if it needs more, then you add another cube at a time. So we'll put that in, give it a good old stir. Yeah, like I said, everything's looking nice at the moment. Yeah. We've got our Brussels sprouts, which we didn't add right at the beginning because it didn't want to get too soft, and we've got our carrots. They're chopped and ready to go in. Can you see what she's doing? Right now, what she's done here, she's actually got a bit of plantain dash in. She's poked it and see it's half done basically. So once it's half done, then we add the carrots and the Brussels sprouts because they take ready.
Put the Brussels sprouts together with the fish.
Oh, right, okay, I was wrong. You put the carrots in. Once they're half done, you put the carrots in next because we don't want them to overcook because they're really cook quite quick. Right, okay, so just gonna go and get the right, just want to show you. So basically, for 4, we've got salmon, 2 pieces of salmon. I don't know if you can see that. Two couple of pieces of salmon, couple of pieces of white fish. Okay, any supermarket will do.
Cod
and cod. Yeah. And some prawns. So we're going to add this at the very last because, as you know, fish don't take 2 minutes to cook. Yeah, because that we'll then put that in at the last thing with the Brussels sprouts. Just put that here.
Yeah.
So what are we waiting for now? No?
You see that boiling too slow. That's why I had it on that big one there.
Oh, is that on the highest?
That's the little one.
Oh.
That's a single one.
Well, it's going to take a little bit longer, just for you viewers, because we've actually moved it from the back, which is the bigger flame, to the front, just so you can actually see what's going on. So it's going to take just a little bit longer. So what are we actually waiting for? Are we actually waiting for that to come to the boil now?
Before I put the fish.
Yeah. Oh, right. So it's got to come to the boil.
No, not yet. Let it almost cook.
Right. Okay.
Then I put the fish.
Oh, right. Okay.
Fish going last because fish don't take time long to cook.
That's like I explained earlier on.
Yeah.
So how long?
Yeah, about 5-6 minutes we put the fish.
Oh, right. Okay. So another 5-6 minutes. What we're going to do? We're going to come back and we're going to add the fish and the Brussels sprouts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll be back with you in about 5 minutes. Hello. Right. Okay. So this is our last thing that we do for this fish broth. So what we're going to do now, we're going to add the Brussels fish and a little bit of garlic. So just before we put it in, how would we know to add that then? What made you want to put it in right now? So
because if I put it together,
yeah,
the Brussels sprout will cook too soft.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
yeah.
So she's putting it at the last, at the last thing. But what I'm saying is, why now? Why this minute? Why can't it be in 5 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes time? Is it because you just know to put it in now? Is it so right? So if I'm cooking it, is there anything that I could do to know when to add that? What can I do to say, right, okay, now it's time to add my fish?
Well, you have to test the food if it's getting soft.
Right, okay, so what would I do then? How would I do that?
Soft, if the food start to get soft, not exactly cooked.
Right.
Start to get soft.
How would I do that then?
You take a fork and you press it in the food.
Right, okay, let's get a fork.
Yeah.
Okay, so right, I'm going to get a fork, because remember, I'm a complete novice at this, yeah? Right, so...
You see?
Right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so we're talking about it's soft, but not soft all the way through?
That's right, yeah.
Right, okay, so we want to get it almost soft, but not soft all the way through, so it all gets ready together, okay?
Yeah.
Now I understand. So we're now adding the Brussels sprouts. Oh, I can't wait till it's ready. It's a hot day today, but I don't care. I'll sweat when I'm going home.
Now, I'm going to add the garlic.
So we're going to add garlic. It's not to everyone's taste, but it's definitely to my taste. So how many cloves of garlic do you reckon for this then? How many cloves?
I like a lot of garlic.
So do I?
Yeah, so I put three cloves of garlic in it.
3, that's about me as well, isn't it? 3.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 cloves of garlic. Okay. Right, don't forget you have to really give it a stir as well, just so it all spreads.
The prawns.
Then your prawns. Could be any type of prawn, but the best one is tiger prawns. Bigger the better, really.
Yeah.
Okay, you missed one. You missed a prawn, Mum.
Oh yeah.
Good for you, I've got good eyes.
Yeah. The fish.
And the fish. Right, are we going to put it all in whole? Yeah, so we're going to put the fish as whole. Like the reason why she's putting it in whole and not cutting it up, because it breaks naturally when it gets when it gets hot. You can put as much fish you like, as little fish you like. You don't even have to put any meat. You can put chicken if you want, but this is a fish broth that we're doing today.
Put lemon.
And a good squeeze of lemon. Show the camera for us. Just big squeeze of lemon. Right, okay, so we're going to put pepper in it as well, hot pepper. When do we add that?
Sauce.
Hot pepper sauce. Now, what we've got here is homemade hot pepper sauce. So I can't say this is Baron's hot pepper sauce, because it's not. This is hot pepper sauce, which is homemade. You could add Baron's, you could add any type of hot pepper sauce that you want, but this is to give it a kick right at the end. I'll show the camera how much sauce, hot pepper sauce you're going to put in. Now this is hot, really hot.
too much. See, it's pepper sauce.
Now that's not too much, right?
No, that's not too much.
Personally, I'll do a little bit more then. I want to take a little bit of this home so I can try it, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, and that's about it. So
Let it boil now.
all the ingredients are in, right? We don't need to add anything else. We're going to let it boil. And once it starts boiling, how long are we going to boil it for? How long are we going to keep it boiling for?
10 to 15 minutes.
Right, so once it starts boiling, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you bring it to the boil. Once it starts boiling, you let it boil for another 10-15 minutes, and then what's after that? You pull it. Do you simmer it, or is that it's finished?
That's it.
Oh, right, okay, so you let it boil for another 10-15 minutes, and we're all done.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get back to you once it's all done. Right, okay, so we've had it on the boil for about 15-20 minutes. We've seen.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we've taken the heat off, and we're going to actually have a look to see whether it's done or not. My mum thinks it's done, right? But because of experience herself, because she's done it so many times, but I haven't done it, so we're going to have a look to see if it's done. So, do you want to? Now, I don't know whether you can actually see that right now. Yeah, but it does. It really does look nuts. Right. Okay, so what do I need to do to actually test to see if it's actually done, Mum? What do I need to do?
Test it.
Obviously, yeah. So, right. So right. Okay. So. Oh, with a little bit of kick, absolutely perfect. Right, the cod is still in one piece. The salmon looks good. The Brussels sprouts look good, and I really can't wait to eat it. So what I'll do, we're gonna dish it up later on, and I'll give you my verdict once it's done. But anyway, thanks for that, Mum. That was really good and very educational for me. And we'll see you soon. Right, okay, so here's the end product, and this is what it looks like. She's laughing in a way. Right, okay, yeah, and it looks good, it tastes, it smells fantastic, and it tastes, oh, just divine. The texture of the Brussels sprouts is perfect. The carrots are not too soft. And the fish still whole, not too soft and broken up. Potatoes, spoon, just cut through the potatoes like butter through the knife, and job well done. This whole dish took literally an hour to make, and it didn't take all. The hardest work was preparation. It was actually preparing, peeling potatoes, your carrots, and your plantains and stuff. But once that's all done, literally dash it in the pot, add your seasoning, and Bob's your uncle. But well done, Mum. Thanks.